light shoe slang.
Good morning, gentlemen, and what a grand morning it is, too. We have just cause for celebration. Galloway and Phelps are sending another fiend to San Quentin. A nice showy trial, and he'll be strapped down with gas seeping into his tiny reptile brain. Now, to fresh business. Galloway and Phelps, the task is at hand. The address is on the hill, north downtown off Fremont Avenue.
Skipper, is the new letter
Hi,
genuine?
Shay. Hey, how's it going?
Now, boys, we all know how many imbeciles have confessed in the short case. Ray Pinker will let us know in good time.
You think those Vice boys?
That's the cop. That seems like a decent
Fine
guy.
morning indeed. We keep locking them up, but the bodies keep piling up.
Yeah, Californians love a fad, Phelps. As long as the bricks hold up at San Quentin, there'll always be killers in this town to send.
Wow, that sure looks like a beauty.
Greetings from sunny California. When's it gonna stop?
Hey, Lennon, what's going on, mate? Back to my... Oh, let's see how good my driving is on this game again.
First the letter, and
Notifications are broken, yeah, mate. They've been broken for ages.
Killer's still out there.
You know, Phelps, all these arrests and the racket are giving me a reputation. We want them turning into unsolved.
Getting a vicious killer off the streets is more important than my reputation.
Really?
And besides, landing a big fat marlin is more impressive than an ocean full of minnows.
The minnows maketh the man, Phelps. You can't always hit home runs. Sometimes you just gotta make first.
Brief fail. I just put it loud for me. I wonder when the oh no, I'm waiting for it, Andy. I've got thumbnail, everything ready.
That guy there will lead us.
Keep an eye on it, mate. I want to play it. I want to check out the virtual cabin and everything.
From what I'm about to see. That'll just be another dead body. We used to sing on.
Oh, it's 100% coming out today. Hey, Conclusive, what's going on, mate? It's coming out today. 100%. I don't know what time though. But yeah, the notifications have been literally completely broken for like the last like day and a half now. Me. Not just me, a lot of people actually that I know.
Detectives, Phelps and Galloway, homicide. Scene secure. The rest of the patrolmen are going door to door.
You can always check to see.
Thanks.
Hey Aisha, how's it going? You can always check to see if the bell's been turned off for that, but or you've been unsubbed. It sometimes does that, but I think just. Yeah, I can't wait to do the tour of the cabin, and I'll be playing offline bots.
What do we have so far?
And you got Shelly as well.
Trace evidence to speak of. Storm blew in around 10 last night, and the rain washed most of it away.
And the body?
Looks like she was tipped out of an automobile from the tire tracks and superficial injuries. Strangled with a length of rope. And for my money, it's triple braid again.
Time of death.
From her temperature, maybe 2 a.m., but it was cold last night.
Shelly is immediate available to be used. He doesn't is level 1 you can use Shelly from.
At least she was left clothed.
I follow the guy who does the voice who actually plays Shelly in the movies, who actually voiced the character, and he said that you'd be able to use it straight away, no fucking around.
No. And no handbag or other personal effects.
Okay, but this one's not naked this time, so... No ring missing. Monday school day. Can't really see much on the body. Telling me there's something. I'm missing something apparently. Ah, there we go.
There appears to be a dry cleaning label. Superior Laundry Services, F1363.
I'll get information. I'll let you know. I'm keeping an eye on the Twitter and stuff.
No drag marks. Killer was moving around, surveying the scene. Our driver and our killer are most likely one and the same.
Where's the coroner? Where's the coroner? Oh, here we go, the money.
I doubt it.
Mines, why are you leaving? Alright, hang on. Who's it? Wait till you see this. See what, birdie? Boom. Okie dokie.
Detectives, I've been working the houses across the street and up the block. This lady thinks she has something for us.
Detective Phelps, LAPD.
I'm Mrs. Barton, Catherine Barton. I live just across the way.
Did you see anyone around here last night?
Not last night, but yesterday, early evening, I saw that awful hobo.
Do you have a description?
Tall, gaunt, horribly disfigured. I think he may have had an accident in the war. He's a
Right, gonna be grinding for tier 14. Nice birds.
Any idea where we might find him?
One of the hobo camps around here. He's some kind of hobo leader. They all
What?
follow him around.
Hobo leader.
Thank you, ma'am. You've been a big help.
Of course. Anything I can do to help. I'd hate to think that something so ghastly could happen right here and nothing be done about it.
Midsummer Murders. I gotta make a phone. I guess it's probably gonna be to probably find where the laundry's address is.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address on Superior Laundry Services.
Just a moment. Superior
Don't
Laundry
wanna go.
Services. 1260 West.
Yeah, you get guns.
Can you track down reports of hobo camps
Is
in the
it
vicinity
Act
of
2
Sydney?
out yet? What, on GTA? I don't know.
Detective. There's a large camp under the bridge on Grand between Temple and Sunset.
Thanks for your help.
I want to go to the laundry place first. Alright, let's go to... Shoot all the good people? No, that's not the right thing to do. How do I run again? You're a supreme doge.
No message.
You're a supreme
No
pizza.
message.
Where?
On the Vic. The last bodies had something written on it. This one didn't.
I'm failing to follow.
Can't be the same guy is what I'm saying, right? Before you start trying to link this to Maldonado and all the others.
There are more factors to consider than the messages, Rusty.
This doesn't fit your pattern, Cole. End of conversation. Understand?
Start bank heist. Oops.
Slow and steady, come on.
Probably at work. Yeah, Morrigan's doing. I know. Yeah, she said something about she's be at a hotel today or something. So she's probably flying somewhere. Whoops. Yeah, if some of you didn't know, this is actually my 3rd stream today already.
Gently.
Notifications have been broken. See what these guys have got to say.
At least the rain stopped. You can change back into those white bucks now.
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. We're investigating a case, and one of your laundry labels came up. F1363.
You should drive off a cliff of the car and jump out and do a quadruple backflip 360. Doesn't work, mate, in these days and ages.
You take a look for yourself. I've got clothes that need pressing.
You wrote the number down on that dress, is it there?
What? Table. F1363. 1363.
Mrs. T. Terrellson, 43 Emerald Street, Westlake.
Alrighty, I just want to read it again because I actually want to read the more of it. One green silk dress. Alrighty, let's go to Emerald Street then. I'm not gonna go after the hobo yet. Doge slide, Doge slide.
You've always got that feeling, Rusty.
Yeah.
Ready, birds? Hang on.
Please, please.
Watch it, will you?
This is about as best as I can do, mate. You can't jump it. Whoa! There you go.
Please, for once, can you not let your assumptions color your detective work?
Just you wait. Nordic types show a particular disposition.
Off-roading. Mr. Quabs. Quabs. Doge slide. Alright, we're gonna have to check this house out. Oh my days, there's a lot to it.
Hello? Yes?
Detectives Phelps and Galloway. Is your wife home, sir?
My wife went out last night and she hasn't come home.
Can you describe your wife and what she was wearing?
We were out at a friend's place, Bobby Ross's, for a party. She was kind of dolled up. She had her green silk dress, open-toed white shoes. Those are her favorite shoes.
Can we come in, Mr. Tarleton? I'm afraid we have some rather bad news.
He's just like, please calm down, you're driving, yeah.
Children, Mr. Tarleton.
I've been trying to arrange a sitter. Look, tell me what's happened.
I'm afraid your wife was murdered last night. Her body was found this morning. We're very sorry for your loss. I know this is a difficult time, Mr. Tarleton, but we are going to need you to answer some questions. First, we're going to take a look around.
What for? You don't think
It's
that...
procedure. You see to your girls.
Alright, we're gonna look for... what? Yeah, how this basically works, they're getting set up.
Daddy's finished talking to these men.
Where's Mommy?
Get right, get murdered, boy. What are you on about?
We would like Mommy to come home now, Daddy.
What's the problem, Tarleton? Let him search. You got nothing to hide. Want to hear something funny, Tarleton? Some bums think filling out a missing persons report actually rules them out as a suspect.
Need to check if she was a regular.
Ah.
I wonder why the picture was turned down.
Is it good the wife got murdered or bad?
Doesn't look
That's
like
bad.
Maybe. No.
Good? No, it's not.
No good to me.
He's good. Hey, King Bailey, how's it going, mate? Something here apparently. Okay.
This isn't what we're looking for.
One, two, Nessie's coming for you. 3, 4, he's gonna eat you. What's going on, Shawnee? Another one of those matches.
Baron's bar again. Someone must be real sweet on this dive.
Gotta be more room. Into the rooms, guys.
If you'd excuse me, ladies. I don't think this is going to help us.
See, 8 likes.
So she went out without...
no, sorry, Mr. Bad Sheep, you can't.
She'd have to be in quite a state to leave this behind. At least she was spared that particular indignity.
Do I? Well, one way is to not ask. Buddy boo.
You can see if Baker can match the impression of the crime scene.
Ooh, okay.
Lars was out in the rain last night.
No, I'm not gonna be doing GTA today, mate. They have a Doge? always search. I think I'm missing something.
I'll be out of your way momentarily, ladies.
Hi, Monty. How's it going? I don't think I can find anything. Unless he's got something in here. Use telephone. I don't want to talk. Let me look on this veranda. Always check garbage bin.
Looks like a match with the ligature marks.
EJ, I've got to go drop the light. No worries, catch you later, Terminator, mate. I've got to go visit my mum and dad. So I'll see my dad on Christmas Eve, go see my mum on Christmas. And then on Boxing Day, I'm going to a family thing where a bunch of our family get together. New Year's, I don't really do much. I don't drink enough, and so I don't celebrate New Year's or anything, really. Probably be streaming New Year's. Alright, let's have a yarn to this guy, I reckon, now.
For the record, Mr. Terrellson, what is your wife's name?
Teresa.
Do you have any idea why anyone would want to hurt your wife?
No. Everyone loved Teresa. She was so full of life. There can't be anyone who knew her.
I think you're lying, Lars. I think you were mad at your wife for embarrassing you in front of your friends. I think you came back here and strangled her and then dumped her body on the hill.
You think I strangled my wife? How do you expect to prove that?
Bro? It was triple ply.
Your wife was strangled with triple braid rope. The bow line.
Yeah, I used to, I've seen them up close within 100 meters before. The military base where I used to work, I used to be on the ship and I used to be able to watch it from there, alibi.
You said you went to a party at Bobby Ross's place?
That's right, Bobby had a bunch of people over. We were having a good time. She said she was bored and decided to leave.
You let your drunk wife leave the party and go off on her own?
Look, I was angry. I was having a good time. She has to go and ruin
Bye,
it.
Marge.
We always have to do what she wants to do. Last night she wanted to go dancing.
Any idea where?
Where she always goes. Bar down on North Beaudry Avenue. Baron's Bar. She goes there, drinks too much, gets maudlin, and calls me. I go and bring her home.
Mr. Terrellson, was Teresa happy at home?
Yeah, I think she was.
Down.
Spill it, Terrellson. We like the look of you for this, so you better give us something.
We're at the party.
She has a few and says she wants to go.
If I know how this game works, no one's truly a suspect. They may be getting all set up by one mass murderer who's killing everyone.
I hardly ever do well. I married her because she was so much fun, but now she drives me fucking crazy.
Isn't it?
What time did she leave the party?
About 8:30, maybe a little earlier.
Oh wow, nice.
When was the last time you saw your wife?
Around 8:30. The card game at Bobby's was wrapping up. I played out my hand and drove home here. I paid the sitter and went to bed.
What if you're the murderer? Dun dun dun. Well, I've played this before, so I remember some of the answers, and I know that he's lying because jacket was wet with water.
You didn't come straight home, did you?
And how do you figure that?
Simple. You had the jacket's still soaking wet.
You were out in the rain. You got soaked, Lars. We found your wet weather gear.
Okay, I stayed a little later than I said. This cute little brunette was hitting on me. Teresa noticed. I was half cut. I walked her home from Bobby's, but nothing happened. I walked back and got the car this morning.
Thanks for answering our questions, Mr. Tarleton. You'll need to go downtown to identify your wife's body.
I should have taken her dancing.
In my experience, Mac, if you give in to broads, you'll be giving in to them your entire life. We could break the husband's story right
He
now.
drives me cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Cocoa Puffs? What?
Operator, message for KGPL.
Queensland on the 2nd January? Nice. I like, a few years ago, I like going to Queensland every now and then for a holiday. It's good. No notification again? Yeah, houses, they're still broken.
Can you run an address for a Bobby Ross? Then send some uniforms over.
Would you like him picked up?
No. Suspect says he was with Ross last night. We need to confirm the alibi.
I'll get a prowl car dispatched.
Thank you.
Doge Pig 4? Ages, dude. Alright, where should we go now? The Baron's Bar? Got a blast, no worries, catch you later, mate. Go to Baron's Bar.
You believe this
I'm gonna drive crazy, so what's going on?
Let's take a quick intermission for news from Washington.
Did the traffic rules change? The traffic rules? Not really, I just go mental. That driving, it's good, isn't it? No, but I'm hoping to play Friday the 13th today. I'm waiting for the update to come out. I'm really looking forward to it. Baron's Bar.
Gents, drink?
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD.
I'm Benny Clough. This about Teresa Tarleton?
Yes, it is.
I heard about it on the radio. They're saying it was that Black Dahlia freak again? God damn it. Yeah, I rang that husband of hers. The babysitter said he was out.
Thanks, mate. I appreciate that.
A few questions.
Patrick, mate. Better than SpongeBob. At least I've got a license. SpongeBob can't even get one.
What time did Teresa leave?
Around 10:30, I think.
That's
On
correct.
Foot, in a car? By bus? How was it?
She called for a cab.
Did you get the number?
Sure I did. I like Teresa.
The only time she has a drink is when things aren't going so good at home. I was worried about her.
Oh my god, EJ roasted SpongeBob so hard that, I don't know.
Put out an APB on the cab. 3591. Should be traceable. Who was she with? We've had reports about a tall, gaunt-looking hobo. He wasn't here last night?
I get plenty of bums in here, but nothing to fit that description.
I'm gonna doubt him. I'm gonna doubt him.
The likelihood is that whoever she left here with killed her. Give it up, Betty.
All right, 2 creeps were all over her, promising to take her dancing.
You get a good look at these guys?
Sure. I got a good look. One of them was a sailor in uniform. His cap said,
uh-oh,
USS Indiana.
Yeah, it wasn't me.
The other guy is Richard Bates. He's sitting in the back right now. Red polo shirt.
Any idea where she was headed?
Nope. I didn't get that.
The husband said she wanted to go dancing.
And she always wants to dance when she's been drinking. She was trying to talk some guys into taking her to one of the dance halls.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Clough. We'll take it from here.
Hey, no problem.
This is Bates.
That's him.
LAPD, don't make me chase you, shitbird.
Here we go.
Let the son of a bitch get away. Go, Phelps, get after it. Come on, gotta ride. Get in and
That's
drive.
my best fave roast. What? You also felt that when you played Wii Fit, oh yeah. Far out. I didn't know that I had to get in the car. Frick the dream. Ah.
This is Bates.
That's him.
LAPD, don't make me chase you, shitbird. Can't let the son of a bitch get away. Go, Phelps, get after
Alright, this
it.
time I've got to get in the car. And no one laughs. Mission failed. What? It was never a mission failed. You didn't see that. Get in.
I thought you were gonna leave me there.
Who knows what this guy will pull when he's cornered? We could have a killer on our hands.
Oh, jeez.
Come on, Phelps, you're letting this
Oh,
get away from you.
I don't think the killer would be kicking back in the bar where he met the victim.
Oh, it's not him. He's up there. Full driving GTA at the max. Oh no, he's gonna bloody escape. No, he's not gonna escape. Come on. Oh, he's escaping. Come on. Some off-roading will be greater. Alright, come on. Oh, he escaped, didn't he? Bloody hell. That was terrible. God
damn it, get after him, Cole.
Don't have a drink, mate.
I thought you were gonna leave me there.
Who knows what this guy will pull when he's cornered? We could have a killer on our hands.
Well, look out. I'm sorry.
Phelps, you gotta get me closer.
I don't think the killer would be kicking back in the bar where he met the victim.
Listen, a creature of habit is your killer. For some reason, they're sticklers for routine.
How dare you insult...
Clean this asshole off the road.
How dare you insult my haircut?
Keep it steady and I'll try to bust his tire.
Let's end this
We
fun.
got him, we got him, we got him.
All right, you got me. I've had enough.
Get out of the
where I
car.
can see them.
No, it's not. Your name is Birdie. No too cringe anymore. Just Birdie.
I have a choice in this.
Contact with victim.
Last night, you went drinking with a lady in the bar. Now she's dead. And your face is all messed up.
I'm in the clear on that. She preferred a sailor. You could lay it off on him. Are we finished?
Do you want my partner to sap you? Tell us what we want to know.
She was okay.
Now.
Drunk. Pissed off at her old man, wanting to go dancing. I thought I'd ply her with a few drinks and get my end away. Looks like your Salty had the same idea.
So what happened when you left the bar?
Sailor boy laid one on me. A cheap shot. After that, I don't know.
Fine.
You've done time, haven't you, Richard? Is that why you ran?
I'm on parole.
On what offense?
Sexual assault. Look, I was lying there on the sidewalk. He flags a cab and jumps in with the broad.
We're taking you in, Bates.
How come?
Just for a chat. Nice private chat. I'll explain my theory of
That
once a
ain't,
degenerate, always a degenerate.
Nice.
Take him to Central. He's a material witness in a murder case. Find him a cozy cell.
Richard here knows the drill.
Titanic music? What? Phone? What? They want me to use a phone? Okay. Okay, catch you later, housies.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an APB out on a yellow cab, number 3591. Ask dispatch to relay all sightings to car 11K.
No problem. I'll get on the radio.
Were there any incident reports filed in the vicinity of Barron's Bar on North Beaudry Avenue? We're tracking a sailor who was involved in a...
White shoe slang.
Good morning, gentlemen, and what a grand morning it is, too. We have just cause for celebration. Galloway and Phelps are sending another fiend to San Quentin. A nice showy trial, and he'll be strapped down with gas seeping into his tiny reptile brain. Now, to fresh business. Galloway and Phelps, the task is at hand. The address is on the hill, north downtown off Fremont Avenue.
Skipper, is the new letter
Hi,
genuine?
Shay. Hey, how's it going?
Now, boys, we all know how many imbeciles have confessed in the short case. Ray Pinker will let us know in good time.
You think those Vice boys?
That's the cop. That seems like a decent
Fine
guy.
morning indeed. We keep locking them up, but the bodies keep piling up.
White shoe slaying.
Good morning, gentlemen, and what a grand morning it is, too. We have just cause for celebration. Galloway and Phelps are sending another fiend to San Quentin. A nice showy trial, and he'll be strapped down with gas seeping into his tiny reptile brain. Now, to fresh business. Galloway and Phelps, the task is at hand. The address is on the hill, north downtown off Fremont Avenue.
Skipper, is the new letter
Hi
genuine?
Shay, hey, how's it going?
Now, boys, we all know how many imbeciles have confessed in the short case. Ray Pinker will let us know in good time.
You think those Vice boys?
That's the cop. That seems like a decent
Fine
guy.
morning indeed. We keep locking them up, but the bodies keep piling up.
Yeah, Californians love a fad, Phelps. As long as the bricks hold up at San Quentin, there'll always be killers in this town to send.
Wow, that sure looks like a beauty.
Greetings from sunny California. When's it gonna stop?
Hey Lennon, what's going on, mate? I taught you well, EJ with Doge.
Let's take a quick intermission.
I get the point.
Well, I'm phase Doge God or something now, aren't I? So. Let's see if we can do. I want to see if I can do a certain maneuver. Ready? That's close enough to a T-turn. Oh, yo, what's going on, mate?
I think the power's gone.
Yeah, oh, yeah. What's going on, Ethan? I know, I can't remember what, oh, yeah, your other account name. But what's going on, mate?
He's in interview too.
Maz Ethan or something, wasn't it?
Sailor on furlough who looks like he's in trouble and knows it.
No, mate. There was no KFC or Macca's back then, buddy. Okay, what? Is he here? Yeah, here. Ah, the sailor. Here.
Detectives Phelps and Galloway. We know why you're here, Jessup, so it would be best if you answered our questions truthfully.
I don't want any trouble. That's why I'm here. I heard on the radio about this lady getting killed. I got leave from my CO to come down straight away.
So why did you kill her?
I didn't kill anyone. Look, you need to believe
Oh,
me.
thanks, Patrick, mate. I appreciate that, buddy.
You went to Barron's Bar.
Right, a lot, yeah, man.
I got a 24-hour pass. I got there around 7.
That's where you met Teresa Terrellson?
Sure. We had a couple of drinks.
You had more than a couple.
So you tried to make a woman who was incredibly drunk?
Look, I'm not proud of myself, but I never hurt her.
You took her dancing?
That's right. Caught a cab to the Crystal Ballroom.
You had a fist fight with Richard Bates over Mrs. Terrellson.
You met the guy? He's a creep. You should take a look at him for this.
He's pointing the finger directly at you, Jessup.
I only had one night before I was back in the tub. He had all the time in the world to look for some action. I belted him. I'd do it again. She was better off with me.
Sure. You're a shining example of chivalry, Jessup. Where did you go after the Crystal Ball?
Bank heists?
I think the wind had gone out of her sails by then. She caught a cab and I caught a bus back to the base.
Well, that's a lie, because the cab driver said that you were in the cab with her.
We spoke to the cab driver. Tell us what really happened at the Crystal Ballroom.
I'd had enough. She was all upset about her husband bawling about her kids. She looked old. We left around closing, maybe 1:30. We got on a bus and she fell asleep on my shoulder.
Which bus?
An All-American 249. I went past her place. She jumped off and I stayed on it downtown. After that, I caught another bus to San Pedro. The Indiana's down there. She's being scrapped.
And that was the last you saw of Teresa.
Yeah, that's right. We didn't say much. I think she was kind of embarrassed.
The cab driver said that you were getting pretty familiar with Teresa.
That's not how I'd put it.
Said that you're trying to hit on her.
So the last thing you wanted was her playing hard to get. Did that make you mad, sailor?
Yeah, it did. She knew what a guy's looking for. All broads do. Dancing comes second.
And what happened at the Crystal Ballroom?
Nothing.
He smirked
Not even
though.
a little hand relief. She had another couple of drinks. There was no fun left in her. Just poured her guts out to some bartender.
We're holding you till we can clear this with the driver.
Yeah, well, Friday the 13th,
CO
we'll
said
see how things run with it. If they, I don't know how long until the update comes out.
Sure,
Hopefully soon.
detective.
Hey York, what's going on, mate?
Message for you. Sighting of your disfigured hobo on Grand between Temple and Sunset. And it looks like the beau has a record too. He's wanted in connection with 2 female assaults.
Thanks.
Oh yeah, we're going after the hobo now.
What now? Drive all the way to San Pedro and check his locker?
Let's see if the bus story checks out.
There's a depot at 1660 Beverly Boulevard.
I'll go to the, well it says go to bus. We'll go to bus depot first then. Going not too bad, mate. Going alright. Hot weather is killing me right about now.
Three suspects in the can and one on the hook. And still no hard evidence on any of them.
KGPL to car 11K. 11K, come in.
11K, go ahead.
Patrolman reporting that Bobby Ross's car game is breaking
Whoa.
up at midnight.
I ran out of cash.
Plenty of time to get downtown, Cole.
It's possible. Have them bring...
Oh wow.
Hey, come on!
KGPL, we have Lars Carrollson picked up.
11K, roger.
Calm down.
Oh no. Police, I need your vehicle. We've had an accident. Christmas time, yeah.
Out of the car. Police.
You can't do this.
We actually need to because I destroyed the car. Want to rock up there in style on the convertible. I would have thought Friday would have been out already since... No, I don't know. They seem to be releasing it American time. They usually do. But they never specified a time. They did say today, but yeah, I haven't heard nothing yet. Well, oh, Bertie, I didn't even know you were gone. Mate, welcome back. It is a mil degrees here. A mil. It's 11 at night and it's like 40 degrees Celsius. It's like ridiculous. I don't sleep much, but I don't know how you could possibly sleep in this.
And thank you, ma'am. You have a safe trip now. Where are you boys headed today?
LAPD. We're after the driver of All-American 249. Would have been around midnight onwards last night.
Just a minute.
I was watching Ethan's vid.
Frank Zeffirelli. He's your man.
Yeah, it's sort of on Dead by Daylight it does, but not on
Can you tell us the route?
The other
Hang
one.
on. I should have it mapped out here somewhere.
I'll need to run the loop.
we're not gonna drive the whole thing, are we?
Won't take long. We have a siren.
Get that money and the money and the juice. Alright, we just gotta follow this red line until we find the bus. Alright, we'll get some sleep, birdie, mate. Keep an eye out for a bus. Whoa, the suspension ain't good in this. Where's the bus? The thing how you said we had a siren, we actually don't. I blew that car up. Yeah, I know, birds, mate. Yeah, we hit over 200,000 views, which is pretty mental. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Shit. What would you do if... One, I wouldn't want you to do that, dude, because one, you need to keep... Yeah, that's crazy, dude. I think I'm going to start going to the pool soon and do some swimming for exercise. Ah, here's a bus. Oh, no, that's a tram. And just to cool down, it's so hot. Alright, no worries. Catch you later, birdie, mate. Good night, buddy. Come on. You watch, I'll drive the whole thing and it'll be right at the end somewhere. I'll do like a full lap and it'll be like at the start where I started. Oh, that's gonna be the... Oh my god! I now know why I can't find the bloody bus. What a bot! My partner didn't even get in the bloody car. And I've been driving around looking for this bus when it's not even going to spawn in because he's not in the car with me. I'm running him over. I'm literally running him over when I see him. I'm hitting him. He's done. What an idiot. Why didn't he get in the bloody bus? I can't believe that. He could have... 5 days. Far out. I'm sorry, you'll be fine.
Keep your eyes open.
You mean bloody car? How? I only just noticed it just then. That's slightly annoying. I'm running him over in the car, 100%. As soon as I see him. I'm not even going to touch the brakes. And I'll be locked up.
Not now.
Where is he? No, 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 no. Yeah, got him. How do you like that? Yeah. Up by birds. He screwed me over. He should have got in the car.
All American 7-4. Let's go get him.
Alright, let's get it.
We're not gonna drive the whole thing, are we?
This time, would you like to get in the car with me, mate, or what? Oh, well, we went that way. Alright, let's see how we go this time.
Cole!
On this bus.
this could be a long trip, Cole.
Or it could
I
be
knew
a
it
short
sounded
one.
quiet because it was
Here's
too
me
quiet in the
without
car
my
before.
flask and only a pain in the ass for company.
Way to kick off the drive in high spirits.
Phelps!
We will see on news in a few years Australian YouTuber becomes
Way
a
to kick off
serial
the
killer.
drive in high spirits,
No.
Comments like that put me in just the right mood for some legwork.
Touchy.
You know what your problem is? You don't like hard work. This kind of rigorous search is what police work is all about. Discipline.
Save it, Phelps. You're just as bored as I am.
Yeah, we would just run him over. Righty, I gotta find this bus. Oh, I missed the turn, rip. How come I don't have 4K subs? Well, you just need to upload as much as possible, dude, and stream, make videos, and just a lot. And then hopefully it works out, I guess. Vroom vroom. I wonder who the Australian YouTuber is.
Sign of him.
Did you doze off,
this?
Rusty? I think you slept through my solving the case.
Yeah, very funny. You just give me a nudge if you see him, all right?
How about you nudge me?
I think that's a job for your wife, Phelps.
Oh, Rusty.
Where is this bus? Come on. Long case is this? I've been on this case for nearly 1 hour. The case can go for a long while. It can't be too far now. I think it's a man called EJU-BU. Yeah, well, I hope you get better, dude. Oh my days, I swear I have gone around the whole thing. Here it is.
That's the bus we're looking for. Ease in behind her and get her to the side of the road.
I don't have a siren. I could be screwed here. Stop the bus. Stop the bus.
Behind her and get her to the side of the road. That's the bus we're looking for. Ease in behind her and get her to the side of the road.
There's some kind of problem, buddy?
LAPD, we're investigating a murder. You had a sailor and a woman in a green dress on your bus late last night?
That's correct.
And the woman got off first, around 2 a.m.?
Yeah, that's right. And the sailor stayed on all the way to downtown.
Can you tell us where you let the woman off?
On California Street. To tell you the truth, she looked a little lost, like she got off on the wrong stop or something. I didn't like dropping her off near that hobo camp.
You've been a big help, Mr. Zeffirelli.
Hobo camp, rightio. Alright, now I'm gonna go to the hobo camp.
His bell-bottom trousers. He left the broad alive.
Left her by the hobo camp.
Which means he's as good as killed her.
We can't eliminate any of them, but the disfigured man should be our starting point.
I'm gonna call for some backup. These bows hate cops.
Rip.
Cole, come on! Just go easy, Phelps.
with me. I remember they said it was like underneath a bridge. And or something. Good on these. You can always try to earn it back. Slightly more. See what happens here.
LAPD, we'd like a word with you.
Save it for someone who's interested. They're fascists. Come to move us on and steal what little we have left.
6 rounds won't get us far.
I need you to stay copacetic. You need to hold out to the cavalry line.
How do we do that?
Like this. Buck got to keep you down, Phelps.
If you want your rightful share, we need to fight.
Uh-oh, I forget how to fight on the game.
Killing make you feel powerful.
Come on, Stuart. Come on, mate. Come on. Bam. You got knocked the...
What's your name?
Comrade Stalin.
Very funny. We'll find out from your personal effects.
Stuart Ackerman.
You're under suspicion for murder, Ackerman. We're taking you downtown.
You can't do anything more to me than what the Japanese have already done.
Personal effects.
The Kremlin's over here, Phelps. Toss it and see what you find.
Here we go. This will give us a backstory to one of the next upcoming missions or something.
Still working, Jack. I'm off to the Lighthouse Club in Santa Monica.
Hello, Jack.
Mr. Benson, this is Courtney Sheldon. He's a buddy of mine from the war.
Well, I'm sure you two will want to polish some old war stories.
Hey, Dan Ambrose. What's going on, mate?
Mr. Sheldon.
Good night, sir. Take a seat, Courtney.
We need your help, Jack.
I told you I would have nothing to do with that.
I'm fine. You, Jack. Medical school's going well. I got a part-time job.
Do dope peddlers need part-time jobs?
We made a mistake and we're in trouble, Jack.
Oh, that's no worries, Dean. That's fine, mate. No worries, buddy.
Putting on the squeeze.
So hand it over. Walk away. What's stopping you?
We had a deal with them. That they would
Yeah, good old Friday. I'm going to be playing that later,
they
hopefully.
Said they would supply abortion clinics and doctors. But they've been moving it on to addicts. And they can't cope with the purity.
So your problem is with gangsters being dishonest.
My problem is that people are dying. And that if this gets back to us, we'll all end up in jail.
So how am I supposed to help, Courtney? This isn't the war. I can't just wave a magic wand and clean up your mess.
We want you to negotiate, Jack.
The only thing these guys understand is force, Sheldon. They got to the top back east by proving to be more vicious than the English, the Irish, and the Dutch. They make their own laws. That's the nature of a secret society. God's sake, Courtney, you want to be a doctor. How can you fight with that?
We are better trained, Jack.
I didn't make it through the war.
No worries. Catch you later, York, mate. See you, buddy. I don't know.
Looks familiar. Safe bet it'll match the mark under Teresa Terrelson's chin. Ackerman doesn't look like much of a dancer.
It's been going pretty good, thanks, mate. It's just so really hot here, man. It's like 11:30 at night. It's like 40 degrees Celsius, and it's ridiculously hot. Been arrested. I guess we got to go to the. Where we go now? Police station. I guess that's where we're taken. Room is freezing.
The husband has an alibi, but no real motive other than neglect. Jessup's alibi checks out. Bates is a recidivist. He'll be pulling the same shtick until we put him away for good. Ackerman has history, opportunity, hard evidence. What motive?
We have the evidence. We know
The room is
here.
freezing.
All we need is a confession, and we can charge the bum with murder.
Oh, man, I like cold weather. The hot weather I absolutely hate. I like it when hot but breezy. There's no breeze here. It's just death.
We're going this way.
And it's not even full on summer yet.
Ackerman, you were in the Marines.
How do you know?
The Corps selected big guys for flamethrower duty. That's how you got the burns.
Life expectancy was 5 minutes for a guy in flamethrower detail. What kind of a government puts weight like that on a man's shoulders?
You'll get no argument from me. It was a heavy load.
You feeling sorry for this smelly fuck?
Why did you kill Mrs. Terrellson?
I have no recollection of the people I have killed.
Are you denying that you strangled Mrs. Terrellson with a length of rope?
I'm not denying anything. You have to have proof, lackey.
Oh, we found the.
We found a matching piece of rope.
These guys, yeah.
I think we'll find the blood will match too.
I own no property. How could it belong to me?
A bus driver dropped Mrs. Terrellson near your camp around 2 a.m. Why did you take her up to the hill?
Which hill? I have many places. I go where I please.
You are clearly insane, Ackerman. The state of California does not execute mental patients.
I don't know the names of the women I've killed, but I've killed many of them. Their necks are so fragile.
What the hell? This guy is mental.
Where were you around 2 a.m. last night?
At the camp.
You were up on the hill. You were seen during the day. We have a witness. We have evidence. Come clean with me, Ackerman, and I'll see what I can do for you.
I despise your pity. You have nothing that links me to this woman.
We have you cold, Ackerman. Her purse and the ballroom ticket
Cold
were in
life?
your lean-to.
It's that hot here. Like I got my glass here, and I fill it up with. I put like 10 ice cubes in there, and within about a minute and a half, they're gone, melted.
Stuart Ackerman, I am charging you with the murder of Teresa Terrellson.
A man down on his luck I can abide. But a filthy red who chooses to live outside the rules of society I cannot stomach. Maybe poor Teresa Terrellson will provide the catalyst we need. I've spoken to the
Having a
chief
look at the
and the mayor,
Friday's
and I
Twitter
think
to see if they
it's
said
time
anything
some
about
men to
update
remove
yet.
the godless and send them on their way over the county line.
Nope,
A grand
still
day
nothing.
will be, gentlemen. And a grand result you have brought me. You two are fast becoming my finest crusaders.
Oh, the vehicle damage in that. Rip the dream. How much? I got 3 stars. I could have probably got a lot more. I got all the questions right, but I did so much car damage and. Hi Logan, what's going on, mate?
And now my heart's a blazing ruin. You say that you were only fooling. Don't walk away. Don't do me wrong.
About to leave the school? No worries, mate.
Me singing this torch song when I'm burning.
Studio secretary murderer. Damn.
Of course we will look into it. Yes, I'm aware that it's an election year. Keep a hold of your hat, Counselor. Now is not the time to lose your nerve.
He's drunk? Yeah, she was drunk.
It would appear that someone has hucked a rose gold wedding ring and matching engagement ring. Sound familiar?
Deirdre Muller.
Press the pawnbroker and see what you can find out. The address is 348 South Main Street. The Muller case goes before the grand jury next week, and the DA does not want any egg on his face. Then get out to the railroad depot on Santa Fe Avenue. We have another poor unfortunate found this morning beside a railroad line. A 40-year-old white woman.
Right, Skipper.
Who's he hiding from?
Hey Shawnee, how's it going, mate?
And Deirdre Muller's ring. The Emperor may soon have to come to terms with the fact that he's wearing
to the
no
ring
clothes.
place first.
When exactly did you get that book of riddles shoved up your ass, Phelps? Is that what your old man paid college tuition for?
Oh, cheers, man. I appreciate that, buddy. It actually did surprisingly well. Like, no notifications or anything out, but it went out pretty good. There was a few people there. Okie dokie, jump in. You in? Partner, come on.
You've got to admit, this is looking odd.
Anyone could pawn a ring.
But if you take it along with all of the other indicators...
Cole, Hugo Moeller was identified by the school's groundkeeper. He's our guy.
Witnesses have fingered the wrong guy before.
He ran, for God's sakes.
And he always maintained he was set up.
This stream and Back to the Future. Oh, you got another bit. Are you on YouTube Gaming, are you, mate? Just, I don't know, YouTube's notifications haven't fully been working a lot. The Back to the Future one probably went out when it said there's a video, maybe. But if it was YouTube Gaming, probably. You'll get them all the time. Normal YouTube? Okay, that's odd. Most people haven't been getting any. Yes.
Detectives Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. You have a rose gold wedding and engagement ring?
David Bremner. Am I gonna get something for this pledge? Gave that bum money, now you guys are gonna leave me short.
How much did you give him?
50 bucks?
Try another number.
20?
Try 10. Feel lucky you're getting it.
I have the rings right here.
What's this mark here?
Maker's mark. Usually traceable. That one came from Hartfield's Jewelry down on Broadway.
Thanks for the tip. Does this mark mean anything?
22 karat gold.
Hallmark. Gives you an idea of the quality.
What have you got on the guy who brought these in?
Goes by the name of Percy B. Shelley. Gave an address. 15 Poland Street, London, Tulare County.
Can you give us a description of the man who pawned these rings?
Not sure. Medium height, medium build, dark hair, I think. Sorry. He just had one of those forgettable faces.
We'll be in touch, Mr. Bremner.
Watch out, did he? Oh, yo, you can just take the rings with us or what? You didn't get any notifications? Yeah. I'm not surprised. I've got a second account which I usually check to see if notifications go out on, and I haven't got any since like a day and a half ago. Oh yeah. Oops, sorry. Hey Steve, what's going on, mate?
We have a problem.
We could have the local troopers check out the Tulare County address.
The address is bogus. Purpose having fun with us. The guy who's been sending the Dahlia letters is also the guy who pawned these rings.
How do you figure that one?
Percy Bysshe Shelley wrote the poem that came with the Dahlia letter. If the Dahlia letters are genuine, then the man who killed Elizabeth Short may have also killed Deirdre Muller.
And how do we prove that, Phelps? Skipper ain't gonna like this one bit.
We're gonna have to rely on this guy tripping up on his own vanity.
Rick, whoa! Hey! You didn't see anything, partner. Oh no.
Give me a break.
Shortcuts for days.
You boys ready? Follow me.
We should keep this development with the rings under our hat.
We're all on the same team, Rusty.
Chain of command, Phelps. Skipper will decide who needs to know. Got it?
I get it, Rusty.
Back to the rail yard.
Hard, isn't it?
Yeah. I look after all the rail depots.
What have you got?
The Negro, Nelson Gaines, called it in. I came down here to make sure him and the other guy, Jameson, stuck around.
Jameson found the body?
Something like that. Guy makes me sick.
We'll talk to the coroner. Keep an eye on both of them. Detective Phelps and Galloway, homicide. Can you tell me exactly what happened?
I didn't mean to talk to this guy.
To the main line when I saw this man here lying on top of this woman. The woman wasn't moving and seemed to be in a bad way.
What time was this?
About 7:30 this morning, sir.
Thanks for your help. Have you given Patrolman Hart your details?
I have, sir.
Thank you. You can go now.
Didn't mean to.
What are you thinking, Ray?
The city keeps tossing us dead bodies. We're just running to catch up.
That's not the coroner. Where's the coroner? Ah, there he is.
What have we got here?
White female, approximately 40 years of age, lipstick smudges on the face, but no writing, at least nothing legible. A blunt force trauma to the temple, nose, and eye regions. Ligature marks point to the probable cause of death being strangulation.
Any idea of the time of death?
From her temperature, after midnight would be my guess.
smell?
Very good. There is the usual evacuation smell, but it appears she's been living rough for quite some time.
Very strong smell of alcohol.
Well, the autopsy will tell, but I would assume that she was inebriated.
Another missing ring.
It certainly seems I've been swabbing a lot of bare fingers recently.
Can you be more exact about the time of death?
No later than 2 a.m. The state the body was in, a 1 or 2 hour window is the best I can do.
This is a chit for personal items, not booze. It's an angle worth investigating.
Who's the bar one, please?
Maybe someone at Mensch's will remember her. Someone was trying to get her to come home.
There's only half the letter. The rest of it's torn in half.
We could go over to the lot and see what they know about her.
That's going to be difficult, Cole. Keystone Studio lot closed back in 41. Wouldn't park there if I were you.
That's... Got a witness or something?
Detective Phelps, LAPD homicide.
John Ferdinand Jameson.
We need you to answer some questions, John.
If you don't mind, I prefer Ferdinand.
Don't push your luck, knucklehead.
What were you doing to the body, Ferdinand?
Are you sure you won't be upset?
Try me, Ferdinand.
I was kissing her.
Ah, damn.
It's not against the law.
Shut up.
There's no
Take
law
your
against
beating
it.
like a man.
Turn out your pockets, Ferdinand. Classic Carmine. Is this yours, Ferdinand?
No. I found it near her purse. I thought she could use some lipstick.
Rusty, stop. Don't hit him. You went through her purse?
It wasn't like she needed it. I took a look.
Did you take any money?
Wasn't any to take. I found her lipstick and her matchbook over on the mat. Not much else.
You found the body?
Yes, I did. I work here. I was coming off shift and headed home.
Why didn't you report the body, Jameson? Do you know how this is going to look to a jury?
A jury? What gives? I could tell that she was dead. I came through here about midnight last night. She wasn't here then.
Let me belt him again.
You're under arrest, Jameson. We'll see how this plays out. Until then, you can think a little on how you'd like to be treated if you were found dead.
I'm telling you, it's not illegal. Me and some friends of mine...
There's another hit.
Clyde, you get this sack of shit into a cell. I'll deal with him later.
Sure, Rusty.
Yeah, we'll give you some more punching. Alright.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address on
Yeah,
Levine's Liquor.
he is, but...
Closest store to the Santa Fe Avenue rail yard, if possible.
Just a moment, Detective. Closest store would be the one at 939 South Hope Street.
Thanks.
Gideon part.
And for
Read that those goddamn Chinese want to sell the relief food that we're sending them?
Yeah. Yeah, I read about that.
These people are starving. They can't do that.
They want to sell the food to fund the civil war against the communists.
Can't go through there.
Really? Guess that's okay then.
Armies can't fight without food. You spend all your money on weapons, but you still have to have the will to fight. Fortunately, the Reds will win in China.
Watch your mouth. You know what you're saying?
The people of this country overthrew a king. You think the Chinese will balk at an emperor if they are starving?
Oh, not again.
Cars, citizen reports, officer needs help, shots fired, officer down, 6th Street and Lindley Place. 6th Street and Lindley Place. Unit to handle code 3, identify. Calling all cars, citizen reports, officer needs help, shots fired, officer down.
Sorry, I'm busy. I'm on a major murder mystery at the moment.
We can take it if you want, or not. We're not the only cops in this town.
Breathe, Phelps. Breathe, damn it! It's against the rules to drive like this without a siren.
Happy now? Oh no, where am I? The bar, the liquor store.
What can I do for you?
LAPD, Phelps and Galloway. We're making inquiries into the murder of Evelyn Summers.
Evelyn? She's dead?
You knew Evelyn Summers, Mr.
Robbins. Yes, I knew Evelyn. I was a good friend of her ex-husband. She kept some of her stuff here.
Can you show us, please?
Sure. Come this way.
You got some fine stock here, Mr. Robbins. Now, you let us take some for the road, this case might get solved a lot quicker.
He's joking, Mr. Robbins.
She kept a bed here, but I probably shouldn't have let her. An alcoholic in a liquor store. That was never going to work out, was it?
We'll take a look around.
Bowling.
Rawlings Bowling Alley. Maybe Evelyn did something other than drink in her spare time.
Rawlings. I know that place. Corner of 9th and Grand. A lot of cops bowl there on Tuesday nights.
I'm guessing Evelyn hadn't held down a job for quite some time before she was killed.
Is everyone that? I don't know, man. How do you get through this mission?
When exactly did Evelyn work in the pictures?
A few years ago. She worked in legal copyrights for music.
She wasn't always such a loner. Evelyn was reading Aristotle?
Evelyn wasn't stupid. The only stupid thing about her was her need to drink.
And she was borrowing books from Grosvenor McCaffrey. We're trying to account for Evelyn's movements yesterday.
She came by in the morning.
A social visit to pick up some of her things?
She had a couple of bucks and bought a quart of rye.
Any idea where the money came from?
She didn't mention it, but she did say the booze was a present for a boy. She said they had been fighting and she had to make it up to him.
Were you and Evelyn close, Mr. Robbins?
Not many people will be sad she's gone. I'll be one of the few.
We got the impression that Evelyn had been sleeping rough of late.
It became difficult for me to have her staying here. Her mother was trying to get her back on the straight and narrow. She's old now.
Oh, good Panda, what's going on, mate?
I want to get back on.
Do you know a friend of Evelyn's by the name of McCaffrey?
Not personally.
Not personally, but oh, I'm good.
We're struggling for leads, Robbins. Did she know McCaffrey?
She idolized him. From what I gather, the feeling was far from mutual. He seems to peddle a revolutionary stance, fixing the ills of society. You could see how it would appeal to down-and-outs like Evelyn.
Thanks for your help, Mr. Robbins.
No problem. Hey, I'd like to make arrangements for the funeral. You think I could get in touch with Evelyn's mother?
Put in a call to the watch commander at Central Station, Mr. Robbins. He'll be trying to reach the next of kin.
Thanks. Get the guy, huh?
All good, Panda, mate.
Evelyn never hurt anybody.
Hello, Laura. How's it going?
All units, officer detail 211 and shots fired. 391 Broadway, Mallory's Cafe. 391 Broadway. Unit to handle code 3, identify.
Yeah, it's late for you, Panda Man. 12 o'clock. You got school tomorrow.
Drink, fellas.
Phelps, Galloway, homicide. We need to ask you some questions concerning Evelyn Summers.
I'm Walter Mensch. Evelyn Summers, what is it now?
You knew Evelyn?
As well as I wanted to know Evelyn. She's a pain in the ass, always coming in here, cadging drinks, never had any money. She was in just a couple of nights ago.
Did she ever tell you where she was staying?
I don't know. I think she was living rough. She had that kind of stunk about her.
Who did she drink with?
A bunch of these guys. Ask around.
What's your name?
Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Mind if I ask you some questions, Mr. McCaffrey?
I'm just a starving writer, detective. What do you want to ask about?
Evelyn Summers, and why she was found beaten and strangled in the rail depot on Santa Fe.
Okay. I see your point.
How well did you know her?
I can't say that I knew her. It was more like I was aware of her.
Do you have a criminal record, Mr. McCaffrey?
Nothing serious. I've had a few skirmishes.
Whenever someone says that, they're obviously done something.
You want to save me some time, or do you want me to look up your file?
Industrial disputes, strikes, workers' rights, that kind of thing.
A regular fifth columnist. Nice to meet you, comrade.
You say you barely knew Evelyn?
Yes, that is correct.
Well, that's a lie, because you're given her books.
You're lying, McCaffrey. You looked down your nose at Evelyn, but you knew her, and you have some idea of what happened.
I hope you're holding aces. I'm telling you again, I barely knew the woman.
Why would you lend her your book on metaphysics if you only knew her in passing? It was more than that. A Renaissance man like yourself lending his books to his acolytes.
She hounded me about that goddamn book, and then she lifts it from my apartment and lies to my face that she didn't take it, as if she could even comprehend any of it. I saw her go into a hotel with Tiernan last night. They had booze in a paper bag. He's your man.
Thank you for the information, Mr. McCaffrey.
Actually, now.
Levin King.
A message from Captain Donnelly. Return to Central. Code 2.
Levin King, en route. Let's not keep the man waiting, Phelps.
Nice, Savage, mate.
The captain is downstairs with Ray Pinker and Carruthers.
I didn't want to arrest you.
Wow.
What's this about, Captain?
Ray and Mal have some concerns over the Henry and Muller cases, which I don't want aired outside of this room.
The evidence is solid, Captain.
I agree, Rusty. It's just that corpses keep piling up.
Copycats.
I've been banging the same drum. But the notes and the lipstick messages.
Evelyn Summers, Cartel Classic Carmine. Each woman, same brand, same color.
Teresa Terrelson didn't have a lipstick message.
Technically, you're right, Rusty. She didn't have any lipstick, but she did have a message. We found it beneath her dress, scraped with a sharp stick.
What did it say?
You sure you want to know?
Ray?
As far as we can be sure, it said cunt BD.
That's one way of looking at it.
Looking at what?
Cunt is all about access, Phelps. You're married, so yours is mortgaged. Some of us like to pay by installments. This guy doesn't like to pay at all.
Why are you so angry, Mal?
Because I just had to fire one of my assistants. He was a friend of Jameson's. God knows what he might have been up to.
Captain, we have good leads in the Summers case, but it's up to you to decide how we proceed.
Keep this under your hat for now. And to follow up on Evelyn Summers, I want daily reports.
We got our orders.
Going down to
Back
bowling
the Summers
alley, I think.
place. Get an address for McCaffrey. He'll have blown the bar. I'll meet you outside.
Both took a swipe at me. Put him down with my sap. Isn't he the cop they can
Hey, how's these, mate?
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address for a Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Grosvenor McCaffrey. Apartment 6, 126 Yale Street, between Ord and Alpine.
Thanks for your help.
Not too bad, mate. Going alright. Alright, let's go. I got a McCaffrey's.
I want to make homicide. I mean, you know you.
What's that car park there? White shoe slang.
Good morning, gentlemen, and what a grand morning it is, too. We have just cause for celebration. Galloway and Phelps are sending another fiend to San Quentin. A nice showy trial, and he'll be strapped down with gas seeping into his tiny reptile brain. Now, to fresh business. Galloway and Phelps, the task is at hand. The address is on the hill, north downtown off Fremont Avenue.
Skipper, is the new letter
Hi,
genuine?
Shay. Hey, how's it going?
Now, boys, we all know how many imbeciles have confessed in the short case. Ray Pinker will let us know in good time.
You think those Vice boys?
That's the cop. That seems like a decent
Fine
guy.
morning indeed. We keep locking them up, but the bodies keep piling up.
Yeah, Californians love a fad, Phelps. As long as the bricks hold up at San Quentin, there'll always be killers in this town to send.
Wow, that sure looks like a beauty.
Greetings from sunny California. When's it gonna stop?
Seven. What? Did I look at the arrows wrong? Okay, 6. Ooh. Bowling
He said he
alley.
was at home. He said he didn't know her. And we have the book.
Let's see Carruthers argue his way out of this one.
Is that you, Grosvenor? Who are you guys? What are you doing in here?
We're from the LAPD, ma'am. Do you know where we might find McCaffrey?
I'm his neighbor. Is he in trouble?
Look, lady, we need to find him, and in a hurry. Are you gonna give me trouble?
He has a pigeon coop up on the roof. He spends his mornings up there when he's been drinking.
Pigeon
How do we
coop.
get up there?
Down the hall and up the stairs.
Drunk and
I don't want to rush out though, because I need to get more evidence.
Surely we can write him up for that. A citation at least.
Or the letter.
Torn from the letter we found beside the body.
No worries,
Very
catch you later,
least they say it
champion.
tied McCaffrey to the scene.
And Howsies, yeah, Howsies, Savage, see you later, guys. Need a pigeon.
Grosvenor McCaffrey! Running on a hangover, McCaffrey? Sit down and we'll talk.
I'll go get our wheels.
Not this again. They always want to run.
You a runner, McCaffrey? Stay and fight the good fight.
Need my apartment and hurry up and get in that car. Getting tired.
Give it up, LAPD!
Come on, I'm close to you now. The hell? What? Jeez, you're a tough bugger, aren't you? But you just got knocked the... Major Howard. Sergeant, you got daily and weekly challenges complete. There's special orders too. What? Alright, where do I go now then? Bowling alley, I guess.
These are modern, elegant houses, priced competitively, and they're just the right size. All units in the vicinity in any Century unit. 211 is shots fired, 410 South Flower Street. Unit that can handle code 3 identified.
White shoe slang.
Good morning, gentlemen, and what a grand morning it is, too. We have just cause for celebration. Galloway and Phelps are sending another fiend to San Quentin. A nice showy trial, and he'll be strapped down with gas seeping into his tiny reptile brain. Now, to fresh business. Galloway and Phelps, the task is at hand. The address is on the hill, north downtown off Fremont Avenue.
Skipper, is the new letter
Hi,
genuine?
Shay. Hey, how's it going?
Now, boys, we all know how many imbeciles have confessed in the short case. Ray Pinker will let us know in good time.
You think those Vice boys?
That's the cop.
That seems like a decent
Fine
guy.
morning indeed. We keep locking them up, but the bodies keep piling up.
Yeah, Californians love a fad, Phelps. As long as the bricks hold up at San Quentin, there'll always be killers in this town to send.
Wow, that sure looks like a beauty.
Greetings from sunny California. When's it gonna stop?
Hey, Lennon, what's going on, mate? Back to my... Oh, let's see how good my driving is on this game again.
First the letter, and
Notifications
now
are broken, yeah, mate. Yo, oh, this car looks nice.
What are you waiting for? Get after him!
We might go faster if we weren't carrying the extra weight. These are flashy cars to be parked outside a bowling alley.
The lanes attract a fast-living individual with money to burn.
Or a middle-aged individual with the need to feel virile.
Oh, no.
Don't go to sleep on me. Get me back in close.
Another runner. Well, at least we've got a suspect.
Why do they always run? I'm sure we've got the wrong person in more than one of these homicides. They always seem to lam it.
Oh! That's mission fail. He escaped. Alright.
If this isn't the killer, we can at least get him for reckless endangerment.
That's unless he runs into a wall and saves us all the trouble.
Oh, no, he's still up there. I can still catch him.
He's going through the square.
I hope the people see him in time to get out of the way.
Joyride is over, kid.
What if they run because someone's setting them up? Because they feel like the deck is stacked against them?
Don't make up ridiculous stories for them, detective. Leave that to the perp's imagination.
I'll try to shoot out his tires. Wish me luck.
Whoa, looks like
Oh,
we're going into the tunnels.
God damn it, he'll kill himself.
All right, as long as it doesn't kill us, I'm okay with it.
Give it up, LAPD.
We got him.
We need to get downtown and wrap this thing up. It's got to be McCaffrey. Unless Tiernan set him up. You don't think that asshole Jameson could have done it, do you?
On to wrap this up.
What's that Dahlia fuck?
How do you know that McCaffrey didn't do the Dahlia?
We have a list of over 200 suspects. His name was never on it.
If you think the list is exhaustive, Rusty, who am I to argue?
Listen, let's just work the case at hand, shall we? Then we can sit down and put all the puzzle pieces together at a later date.
I'll hold you to that.
Hey, come on!
Cardiac.
You sure you can make it stick with one of these suspects, Jen?
It's either McCaffrey or Tiernan, sir. I think Jameson is an aberration.
All right. I'll deal with that degraded lunatic myself. He's got some fearful retribution coming. Tiernan isn't one, McCaffrey isn't two. I want a confession from one of them. Don't
Go
fool
for
me,
number
Phelps.
15.
Why did you run, Tiernan?
I was the last one to see Evelyn that night. I knew you would think it was me.
Can you describe your relationship with Evelyn?
I barely knew Evelyn.
Keep lying to me and I'll have you charged and in front of a grand jury before your feet touch the ground.
How can you possibly prove Evelyn and I were more than friends?
McCaffrey gave you up, Tiernan. He says he saw you go into your hotel with Evelyn.
I met Evelyn at the public library. We would read for a while and then go for a drink. Last night, we went back to my hotel room and had some more to drink. I must have passed out. I woke up and she was gone.
What time was this?
Around midnight, maybe later.
And there's no one who can confirm this.
No, there isn't. I knew you wouldn't believe me.
Aristotle's Metaphysics, the book that belonged to McCaffrey.
McCaffrey saw her looking at her once and laughed in her face.
And you're saying Evelyn stole it.
She wanted something of his.
You don't like McCaffrey.
Messed it up, didn't I?
He's full of the common man routine, but he props up a bar like the rest of us. Evelyn thought he was going to be a great novelist. He had nothing but vitriol for her.
You and Evelyn were drinking together last night.
Messed up.
She had no other place to stay.
I don't know what happened last night. I don't remember.
You're lying, Tiernan. You'd been fighting with her. You fought and...
I'm not lying! She got up and left! That was it!
She left, but she came back. She bought you a quart of whiskey to make it up to you. She told the liquor store owner. You're in deep trouble, buddy.
She said she loved me. She wanted to care for me. But she would never stop talking about McCaffrey. McCaffrey was a writer, McCaffrey was a hero, McCaffrey cared for the little guy.
Did you kill her, Tiernan?
I might as well have. I kicked her out. She had nowhere to go.
Do you own a car, Tiernan?
No, I don't.
Have access to a lug wrench?
No, we use a lot of them to clear jams in the pin setting machines.
Coroner's report says that Evelyn was killed with a wrench. I think you did it and then planted the evidence at McCaffrey's apartment for us to find.
We went to his apartment. McCaffrey was up on the roof. Evelyn stole the book. McCaffrey went crazy when he found out. He said he would put her out of her misery. He can be very cruel.
I'm gonna charge him.
James Tiernan, I'm charging you with the murder of Evelyn Summers. I believe you didn't know what you were doing. I'll speak to the DA on your behalf. That's the best I can do for you now.
I'll do.
I'm going to assume that you both have very good excuses for what happened in my station today. You had a perfectly good candidate for a capital case, and somehow managed to choose a weak-willed sub-sister, while the murderous Red walks scot-free. I'm having doubts about what you're prepared to do to make a case, Phelps. If ever there was a time for manufacturing evidence or extracting a confession, this was it. Now get out of my sight.
I was tired. I'm exhausted.
Run down pickpockets and fruit
Leave me
flies
alone.
and leave the real work for men of substance.
I knew I was supposed to charge the other one probably. I just couldn't bother them. See what it tells. Say. Peace up. Right, everyone. I'll catch you later. Thanks for watching, and I'll be keeping an eye out when this Friday the 13th update comes out, and I'll see you then. Alright, see you.